One of the challenges that women are also experience is some sense of distress and disappointment
Mm,
in a relationship when their expectations are not met,
mm,
with unmet expectations,
mm,
when they have that kind of an emotional
mm,
disappointment.
mm.
Where does this expectation arise for them? Because they go into that disappointment and sometimes
Mm,
depression also
mm.
with that causes a lot of distress for women.
Definitely, without any question, as I said, the whole social structure, the way society is structured, in that is built a certain um, evil of men wanting to dominate women. That's an evil thing.
Domination.
It's built into it. It's there in the family. It is there in an office.
Office.
I've spoken to many people in the banks, for example, where a woman is working, and if they find that a certain woman is not married,
Yes.
or she's married and she's divorced, then they will make her work like a slave.
Slave.
Hmm?
Try to
Because-
take undue advantage.
Undue advantage, yeah. It's a very subtle form of exploitation, but you've got to be perceptive enough in order to pick that up. It's there everywhere in society, both within the family, outside the family, at work, in the professional place, and in parties, in the social structure. It is there. And it's a very unfair, very evil thing it is. And because of that, women suffer a lot more than men. And we have to not only do new legislations which will give them that freedom,
Yes.
constitutional freedom of being equal to men. That's one thing. And second thing is in our attitude and in our orientation,
Right.
we have to change 100 things because something is not okay
With that
with the orientation.
orientation.
And take sex, for example. Now, when will a man have sex on his mind? Suppose a man is fulfilled and is doing joyous creative work, then will sex be so much on his mind?
No.
No, exactly. That's it.
Right.
So when he has not found his Swadharma,
Right.
when his work has not become the intoxicating wine for him,
Right. Right.
when the act of living has not become the intoxicating wine of life for
There's
him,
no self-satisfaction,
no self-fulfillment,
fulfillment.
then he will look for cheap pleasures, right?
Right.
And sex is readily available, right?
Right.
So he'll go running behind it.
Right.
He'll become a cheap fellow. So and who are the victims in the whole thing?
The women.
Women are the victims.
Yes.
So they have to perpetually save themselves.
Right.
So an isolated woman is a prey to these kind of forces. So a woman must always be protected by the husband. The husband is supposed to protect, and the family is supposed to protect. The father and mother are supposed to protect, but we don't accept this responsibility, and we are not discharging this responsibility enough because we are dull.
There's a huge discrepancy between this expectation that a woman has versus the reality that she's facing in a relationship, whether it is with parents, with siblings, or with husband, with spouse, or anybody. Even children sometimes.
True. So we have to be sensitive and we have to see what the soul is longing. Now, the soul has got nothing to do with sex. Okay? The soul in a woman is the same as the soul in a man. Now, it's entitled to the same freedom, to the same love, which a man's soul is entitled.
Entitled.
Should we not grant it?
Yes.
Then a whole lot of restructuring has to be done.
Right. Because they
Within the
sacrifice a
family.
lot. Because they sacrifice a lot.
Too much. And they're beings of love. They're radiating love all the time. How much of self-sacrifice?
Yes, and it's very important. I think not more important. It's more their responsibility. It becomes the responsibility of the husband or the parents to really make sure that those expectations that the woman has is met. Is
met,
is taken care.
Because they look up to you for help. You are supposed to be the saviors.
Saviors.
And are you doing it?
Give them that power. Give them that freedom.
And the confidence that they have protectors.
Yes,
That's important.
Yes, that's very important to give that confidence to them.
But if they want any help, they are in difficulty, they should immediately get to you and you will save them.
Or at least feel that I have a support. I have some kind of support.
So, whole lot of reformatory work, if I may use that word, reformatory and restructuring of society has to be done. There's a seeming order in outside society. It's all chaos, actually.
Chaos.
Complete chaos.
When it comes to women,
Yeah.
it's completely unfair.
It's totally unfair. It is.
Unfair. Thank you.